So this is what happens when you go off carnivore. I went from 206.6 to 209. That's a 2.4 jump. And all I had that was different yesterday was a large salad.
Can't believe after all that sacrifice of doing 30 days of the carnivore diet that the very next day, this morning, I gained 2.4 pounds because I made one little change. Now, before I tell you what that one change is, if you're new to my channel, my name is Tim Ernst. I'm an intermittent keto fasting coach who has helped hundreds and hundreds of men from all over the world to lose 40 pounds in 16 weeks. If you want more information on that, I'll make sure to drop a link in the description where you can see a little bit about what I do and how I could potentially help you. All right, let's get into what did I change yesterday on the carnivore diet. Well, yesterday I quit the carnivore diet. Yesterday was my last day and I decided to incorporate some vegetables. So one thing that I really enjoy is I love large salads. All right, so yesterday I had my 2 meals. Sometimes I'll do OMAD, sometimes I'll do 2 meals. Yesterday I did 2 meals because I worked out. Today is my off day, so I'm only gonna be doing 1 meal. So if you saw my video yesterday, all I had was a little bit of bourbon chicken and meatballs. That was literally it at about 12 p.m. And then by 5 p.m., I made this large salad, right? So yesterday I was sitting at around 206.6, I think is where I was at. I weighed myself this morning, and as you saw in the beginning of the video, 209. I couldn't believe I gained 2.4 pounds overnight. So I'm like searching on YouTube and I'm like, what happens when you transition off the carnivore diet and you start putting vegetables and fiber back in your diet? Guess what? I couldn't find anything. So I'm gonna make this video so that way you know exactly what to expect when you transition off the carnivore diet and you start implementing fiber and vegetables, all right? So upon my research, what I found is that my body has been used to digesting only meat, okay? So I had certain types of gut bacteria that was used to breaking those proteins and meats down. Well, when you start adding fiber to the equation, well, my gut hasn't been used to digesting fiber, okay? And I ate a lot. I mean, I had a large bowl of salad. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find that bowl real quick. So the bowl that I had, just take all this out real quick. So the bowl, it was like this big, all right? I had a whole large salad, really big. I had healthy stuff in there. But upon my research, I realized that when you start adding olives and cheese, you're adding a lot of sodium to that as well. Plus, fiber holds a lot of water weight, okay? So what I'm probably experiencing is it's not fat gain, because I certainly didn't go over my calories. It's simply just water weight, okay? So that's what you can expect when you transition off the carnivore diet and you start adding those vegetables again, okay? So moving forward, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna be eating these large salads. I might have like a side salad. This was like my main meal though. I didn't have any like protein with it. And what I put in there, I had hard-boiled eggs, which by the way, eggs are like gold now. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I can't believe there was actually an egg heist where $40,000 worth of eggs got stolen on a Pennsylvania farm. I mean, insane with the eggs, all right? So I had hard-boiled eggs. I think I had like some sliced turkey in there. I had onions, I put tuna, I put chunks of chicken in there, and then I used this incredible dressing that actually is in my fridge. Let me just go get that real quick. It is an amazing avocado lime dressing. This was a really good dressing. It doesn't have all those disgusting oils that are really bad for insulin resistance. And if you're like type 2 diabetes, that soybean oil, canola oil, horrible. If you're running the risk of type 2 diabetes, do not get those type of dressing, okay? This has avocado, doesn't have the extra sugar in it. Avocado oil, very good, on sale at Costco. The thing is, it's a limited edition, so you wanna get it this month because I think you'll never see it again. Anyway, that's what you can expect when you transition off the carnivore diet. You gotta remember, fiber holds water. your gut bacteria is not used to digesting vegetables. So from here on out, I'll probably do some side salads, but I'm gonna still be having my high fat protein meats and things like that because I'm gonna be doing the keto diet, okay? Only difference is I'm gonna be adding a little bit of dairy and I'm gonna be adding some vegetables, but I'm still gonna keep the main thing protein and very high fat, all right? So what this means is I have a little bit of a setback, and this is normal. I told you the scale is gonna go up and down. I'll put a little chart up here to kind of show you what my weight loss journey has looked like. I started around that 233. I got as low as 205, and then I've been kind of fluctuating. I went to 206, 207, and now I'm at 209, all right? But I know that's gonna go away. I'm only gonna eat my one meal. Today is an off day. I'm sure my body will start getting used to digesting fiber, but that's what you can expect. I mean, I searched YouTube. I couldn't find anything about what do you do when you transition off the carnivore diet. So that is what you can expect. Now, I'm happy with the results. Like I said in yesterday's video, I mean, I started with a 5-day fast, okay? Lost 15 pounds. And then the next 25 days, I lost an additional 12. So I lost 27 pounds altogether in that 30 days. Now, of course, I have a little bit of a uptick in my weight, but I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'm gonna see if that actually goes back down. We'll see, right? It may take a few days until my body starts to adjust to digest this fiber. And like fiber is good for you, right? Who would have thought you could gain almost 3 pounds on the scale just from eating healthy? But I've said in previous videos, you can make a salad very unhealthy. If you've got the wrong dressing on there, if you're loading it with croutons, and by the time you start adding all those toppings, the calories can really add up very, very quickly. So you want to be very careful not to just go overboard with the toppings. I made the mistake of going to like Ruby Tuesdays. I love going to Ruby Tuesdays because they got that huge salad bar, or the salad bar at my local grocery store, Publix here that's in Florida. I mean, you could really overdo it on salads. You really can overdo it. And people wonder why they're not losing weight and they're eating salad. Well, I'm like, well, are you tracking the calories? And I know it's a pain in the butt to track every single topping that goes in your salad, you know, how many tablespoons of dressing you're putting in there. But how do you know unless you're tracking it? Okay, I use a specific app where I track everything that goes in my mouth and I know exactly what I'm getting. So this way I know whether I'm off track or on track, all right? And if you kind of want to know how many calories you should be eating while you're trying to lose weight, a simple formula. This is so simple. Take your body weight in pounds, multiply by 10. You stick to that, you are going to drop weight, all right? Now, my goal is to get to that 190. I might shoot for 185. I kind of want to overshoot my goal by 5 to 10 pounds. I think that's smart. If you have a goal, overshoot it by 10 pounds. This way, if you happen to go off the plan, you gain some weight because you went on vacation or there's birthdays and anniversaries and holidays, you're still gonna look good, right? So overshoot your goal by 10 pounds. So if you gain 5, 8, 10 pounds, you're still gonna look amazing, all right? So that's my experience with getting off the carnivore diet and actually transitioning into fiber, okay? So I'm gonna keep an eye on this and I'm gonna notice whether or not that if my weight starts to go like just starts climbing and climbing and climbing, then I'll have to readjust. This is why I'm a big believer in weighing yourself every single day. I know you should not get tied to the scale. The scale is not the only form of measurement, okay? So I like to do it every day because if I notice my weight starts creeping up, I can make some course correction and correct it right away rather than weighing yourself once a week. You're allowing a whole week to go by. Well, man, you've wasted a whole week if you've been gaining weight and don't know it. So why not just weigh yourself every day? So this way you can make some course correction, all right? So that's it. That is my experience. Stay tuned for the rest of this transformation. I'm going to be getting down to that 185, 190. I'm going to be showing you my workouts. I'm going to be showing you what I'm eating. And I want you to follow along. If you're on your own weight loss journey, make sure to follow along. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And please drop a comment. Leave a comment below. To be transparent with you, it kind of helps the YouTube algorithm. So it kind of helps these videos get out to more people. All right. So until next time, I will see you tomorrow. Stay strong. This is where things get hard. When you start seeing that weight going up and down, this is where some people have the tendency like, you know what? I'm just going to cheat a little bit. It's not going to hurt. I've gained some weight anyway. What the heck? Don't do that, okay? Usually by February, March, people start to drop out of the gym, they're eating bad, and now they find themselves next year in January having to make another New Year's resolution to lose weight. Don't do that, all right? Let's stay strong together. Let's do this together. And I know it is gonna be so worth the results, because I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing tastes as good as Spin does.